New cards, PogChamp. New cards, PogChamp. First and foremost, 1 trillion years of Yu-Gi-Oh card game, the Chronicles, Sky Striker Ace. So, new anime PogChamp. Konami has released Chronicles, Sky Striker, Episode 1, and it's hype moments in Aura the anime. It's in case you were afraid that it was gonna be something actually enjoyable. It's just a 3.5 minute YouTube video. It's like those Pokemon videos where like the girl finds the Gengar and she turns into a Gengar and has adventures with her friends. But instead of being touching, it's just like a bunch of like hype moments in Aura. It's just a beam clash for 4 minutes. I don't know. I know that it's not that big of a deal, and I'm being a wet blanket by criticizing it, but like, come on. The other thing that's frustrating about this is that we now have 3 different retellings of this story. The OCG Stories manga details what happens during the Ray Rose fight. Then the solo mode from Master Duel details what happens during the Ray Rose fight. Then this details what happens during the Ray Rose fight. But none of them are the same. Like, the Master Duel one has to be the same canon as the Chronicles, right? But it isn't. A completely different thing happens in Master Duel than in Chronicles. No Hamp. Like, what's happening? 3 different canons for a 3.5 minute animation? What? I don't know. This is the same as the Master Duel one? Then where is Hamp? I don't know. I don't understand. I do not understand. It's, you know what it is? It's Evangelion, it's Rebirth, and then the third canon is the I don't know, the unlicensed comic book where instead of trying to save the world, Shinji's trying to lose his virginity. That's what it is. And I don't, it's just not. All right, next up. Trapaholics. Oh my god, base god. You can fuck my bitch, base god. Swag 100,000. 100 trillion. Bees make honey. Okay, so this is a new lab card called Trapaholic. Target a spell trap you control, destroy it, then set a normal trap from your deck, except Trapaholics. It can be activated this turn while you have 3 or more traps in your graveyard. Okay. This is one of those cards that, like, I don't have a real problem with. I imagine sometime in the future it'll be irritating, but for the present, I don't really care. Please look at the art in full. It's literally her playing with her Wojaks, her little dollies. She's constructed the silver castle out of cardboard, and now she's making her and the knight kiss each other. By the way, okay, I hate to be like this. While we're talking about Labyrinth, it's time for me to come clean. The people who draw Labyrinth pornography have got to get their head screwed on right, okay? Lady Labyrinth of the Silver Castle has big boobies, right? The butler does not have big boobies. I don't understand why every art has the butler with huge, ginormous honkers when the butler has moderately sized boobies, especially compared to Lady Lab. I just don't get it, man. At Gork, is this true? Why are you looking at Labyrinth porn? If you play Yu-Gi-Oh! At all, it's just inescapable. Like, it's like the #1 most pornographed series of cards. Okay, next up. A new scroll of Regenesis is unearthed. Whoa, it's the Gnostic Gospels. Okay, first off, it's anti-Semitic what they did to Regenesis. They took all the names off. They fucking every single time they do the Tree of Life, when it comes to America, they just file off the fucking Jewish names at the end. Now they're just called like Regenesis Blaster, Regenesis Fighter. No! Give them the fucked up names. God damn it. All right. Doing this on Easter Monday is a bit cheeky, I think. Regenesis Pentateuch and Regenesis Commandments. These are going to come to America as like Regenesis Sayings, Regenesis Poems. Fuck you. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. If you control a monster with 2,500 original attack and defense, target a card your opponent controls. Target 2 if you control Regenesis Lord. Banish that card. If this card is in your graveyard except the turn it was sent there, you can banish it to special summon a monster with 2,500 attack or defense from your hand. And Regenesis Commandments. You can only activate one card with this card's name once per turn. Apply these effects to all cards your opponent controls in the same column as your Regenesis monsters. Face-up cards negate their effects. Face-down monsters can't change their battle positions. Face-down spell traps can't be activated until the end of the next turn. Cute. Note, look up the 10 Commandments. What's the Mel Brooks bit? These 10 Commandments. Oh, man. All right, whatever. This is not going to be make or break for Regenesis. Next up. Call an ancient power with Fist My Dragon Lord, Duad. And this is First of the Dragon Lords, which is kind of like First of the Dragons. So this is made with 3 materials, 3 normals. Has to be fusion summoned. You can only control 1. Can't be destroyed by battle. Unaffected by other monsters' effects. And once while face up on the field, when a spell trap card is activated, you can destroy all spells and traps on the field. Okay, so I've seen a lot of people talking about this card's application in Blue Eyes. I don't know why. This is... oh, hey, it destroys your true light. But have you considered you can negate the true light with spirit? All I've seen on Twitter all week. You gotta stop. It's not good in Blue Eyes. No, I don't think this card is going to be good in Blue Eyes. I think it is for Primite decks. But I'm gonna be real with you. I don't care. 3 normals. There's some funny stuff you can do with this because it's 3 normals without any like specific caveat. You can make it off of Proxy F Magician really easily with any deck that just like randomly makes a bunch of tokens. There's a significant amount of those. It doesn't box out tokens, so that works. There's some fun stuff you can do with this card. But, there's some fun stuff you can do with this card in the same way that First of the Dragons is also a fun thing you can do with those decks. It's just like a big guy. I think there's potential for this to be annoying in bad decks. This is going to break Scapegoat for sure. Scapegoat plus your normal, then you go Proxy F, and then you go this. I definitely think, by the way, that Scapegoat criminally underplayed card. I think that people could be playing that card. I just don't know in what. All right, next up. Unleash primordial power with Primite. Okay, we have new Primite cards, PogChamp. First up is Primite Dragon Nether Berelzius. Materials: a Primite monster and a normal monster. Gains 1,000 for each normal monster used for its fusion summon. Negate the activated effects of monsters your opponent controls whose level, rank, link rating is less than or equal to the number of normal monsters in your field or graveyard. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special a normal monster from your deck in defense position. This card's funny. I also like the concept that like a level is even remotely comparable to a link rating. This is just skill drain for like all link 2s, but like God forbid your monster has 3 stars. It's so funny. Primite Fusion. Fusion summon a dragon fusion monster from your extra deck by shuffling its materials from your field, graveyard, and banishment into the deck, including a normal monster. So in case you were wondering if there's an easy way for this deck to make First of the Dragon Lords, you can banish this card from your graveyard to add a level 5 or higher Primite monster, so the bad one, from your deck or graveyard to your hand. These cards are cool. They're good. How do you get 2 normals in grave? Very easily. You go Ether Barrel effect for 1, load for 2, and then link it off for the Requiem. 2 Dust-Ons back. We're making the whitest Dust-On. But after you use the spell, shh. I don't know. Neither of these cards make me feel like Primite is going to be like a house, but Primite's already such a relevant just suite of cards. Any individual card that increases its playability is probably quite good. And of course, Primite Fusion's got me thinking about First of the Dragon Lords already. All right, next up. Oh, fuck. We're getting the golden egg witch. So if you guys are unfamiliar, GX is really bad. There's a plot in GX where they're trying to find the golden egg witch, which is... I don't even know if I can really explain it. One of the characters has the capacity to intuit the golden egg witch out of a pile of egg witches. You know what? It's not even worth describing. The short of it is there is a golden egg witch, and now we have the capacity to find it. Drawbread. Effect will be revealed May 7th, 2025. Okay. I expect it to win the game on its own. Next up. Alan EN, brand new world premiere cards from Alliance Inside. This is a world premiere. All right, here we go. First up, we have Dawn Angel Camby. This is a 1-star fairy, so immediately suspect as the summon off of Trias Hierarchia Tribute Diviner. If you control no monsters or all monsters you control are fairies, specialist card from your hand, you contribute any number of fairies, including this card, special fairy monster from your deck, whose level equals the total levels those monsters had on the field. You cannot special summon the turn you activate this effect except fairy monsters, so the card is bad. The card is bad. That very last clause just kills the card dead. I was so excited to play this in a significant amount of stuff. Now it is designated a support card for what? Fucking Valkyries, maybe? God, not even that. Why the hell would you ever... Oh, man. Near the Divine Follower. You contribute 3 fairy monsters from your hand and or field. Set a continuous spell from your deck, but send it to your graveyard during your opponent's end phase. If this card is sent to the graveyard by card effect, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field once per turn. So, what's being done here is Dyer has done something to Konami. Like, maybe she made a video they didn't like, or she made a tweet they didn't like, and as a result, Konami has been releasing, one after the other, cards that read like they are supposed to be support for Generator, but are not support for Generator. 9-star Fairy. Can't think of anything you might want to do with that. Tributes Fairies. Oh. Tributes on spell speed 1. So actually it isn't able to work with boss stage. Okay. I don't know. I just don't get it. This one and this one just read like almost Generator support, but they aren't. Vingolf's Blessing. When this card is activated, you can send a light fairy from your deck to the graveyard. Fairies gain a hundo for each fairy in your field or graveyard. This card escaped from 2011. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target a level 4 or lower fairy monster in your graveyard, special summon it. What is this card for? I just don't get it. What is the point of this? Fluffle support? I guess. Maybe. But it's like half of a 1-card combo. More Valkyrie support, I suppose. Starry Night support? Sure. A Piss School? Ah, Piss. Cool. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon a level 6 or lower fish from your hand, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is banished, you can special it in defense position. Only use it once per turn. I don't care how goatee coded this card is. I'm not playing it in goatee. Stop. It might be good enough to be... This might be good enough to be played in goatee. I'm not gonna lie. It's any of the guys out of your hand. Will be banished over the course of the turn with Snopios. Summons it back. It's a 4, which is the right stat line. It's gonna replace Ice Knight for sure. And it's not a tuner, importantly. Toxic Boxfish. Trying to get into her box. No, never mind. If this card is synchro summoned, you can target a card in either graveyard, banish it. If this card is banished, you can target a face-up card your opponent controls, negate its effects until the end of the turn. You can only use effect once per turn. Another piece of goatee support. Wow. And this one's crazy. Target a card in either graveyard, banish it. Good. Once it's banished, it's a negate? It's not even like a monster negate. What the fuck? Thank you. Huh. And then at the start of your main phase 1, Banish a card from your hand. Your opponent can banish 2 cards from their hand, and if they don't, you activate this effect. Take 2 fish monsters and either banish both or send both to the graveyard. Also, you're fish locked. This card's bad. Unfortunately, this card is not great, and the reason it's not great is it gives your opponent the opportunity to decide if it resolves or not. I don't like it. 1 gotillion ways to banish fish. Blech. Replicard Lad. Dark Cyberse effect. You can banish a level 7 or higher monster from your hand, special this from your hand, target a face-up monster you control, special summon a monster from your deck with a different name that has 2 or more of the same level, attack, and defense, but it can't activate its effects this turn. What is the use case for this card? I'd have to think about it. Regenesis? Oh, 25. But, like, is that what you want? Banish a Regenesis from my hand, get a guy on field, and then summon a Regenesis from deck who can't activate? You can get Unicorn. That's probably good enough in that case. Get Unicorn? That's good. Sakura Vendorage. 2 level 4s. Attach a material, target a level or rank 4 psychic monster in your graveyard, except Sakura Vendorage. Special it. If a monster is specialed while this card is in your monster zone, target another face-up monster on the field. That monster's name becomes Sakura Vendorage. Why? Heraldic coded. Yeah, so it's like a heraldic, but they don't want that. Sissy Hypno support. I guess, dude. I guess. New Tiki! New Tiki Pog Champ. New Tiki Pog Champ. New Tiki Pog Champ. New Tiki Pog Champ. Special summon this card as an effect monster with the following effect. You can pay 800. Special summon a continuous trap from your graveyard or banishment as a normal monster, and its name becomes Tiki Piece. More like Tiki Piece of Shit. This is crazy. Is this the first card that says special summon 1 continuous trap from your graveyard where it like wouldn't have the properties of a monster? What a clunky effect. This is man support for sure. I'm still not playing the Tiki Soul Tiki Curse stuff, but this is... It's not bad. It is also funny that it doesn't have to summon a trap monster. It could summon any continuous trap. Like, you could summon, like, Call of the Haunted, and then Call of the Haunted could summon another one! Special summon Skill Drain. Yo! Well, it's not going to get its effect. It's a normal monster. I wonder if there's some funny stuff you can do with it. It sucks that they did the name change, because there would be some funny stuff you could do with it, but for the name change. This effect is on here, by the way, the name change, in order to box out a bunch of really frustrating rulings things. Anyway. New imports PogChamp, new imports PogChamp. Dippity! Fuck you, you'll never be White Dust on. Giant Cracker. Oh, Gage already played this. Migratory Zeriort. And Dragolithia Kunzite. All right, we already knew all these. Lunalight, Lunalight, Lunalight. Well, it's a marvelous night for a Lunalight dance. That's not good. They could do better than that. All right, so we are getting some more Lunalights PogChamp. Now, Lunalights are already pretty good, so, you know, anything that even remotely improves their ability to playmake with Tiger might actually do something. First up, we have Lunalight Gold Leo. If this card is normally special summoned, you can add a Lunalight from your deck to your hand, then discard a card. Off to a good start. If a Lunalight is sent to your graveyard while this monster is on the field, you can target one of them, add it to your hand. All right, so this is Stratos, except it's a million times better than Stratos. Lunalight Silverhound. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can special summon a Lunalight from your deck, except itself, And you cannot special summon from the extra deck while you control that face-up monster, except Lunalite monsters. Cute. When a spell trap card is activated on the field, you can banish this card and a Lunalite fusion from your graveyard. Negate the activation. I have to imagine that's this card from your graveyard and a Lunalite fusion from your graveyard. That's crazy. Moonlight Liger Dancer. Okay. Leo Dancer plus 3 Lunalite monsters. Unaffected by non-Lunalite card effects. Can attack twice during battle. Once per turn, send a Lunalite from your extra to the graveyard to pop all special summoned monsters. We almost have the way to do lethal. Oh, and we even got the summon chant. Oh, dancing king of 100 beasts that stands at the apex of the moonlit beast. Oh, beasts that dance in the moonlight, change and be reborn with a new power in the vortex caused by the power of the moon's gravity. Fusion summon. Come forth, the king of kings. There's only one king of kings. Jesus Christ. Lunalite perfume dancer. Oh, there's even more. 2 Lunalights. You can only use the first, second, and third effects of this card's name once per turn. If this card is fusion summoned, you can add a Lunalite perfume from your deck to your hand. What the fuck? You can target a Lunalite you control, return it to the hand or deck, then special Lunalite from your hand. Banish this card from your graveyard. This turn, monsters your opponent controls lose attack equal to their defense. This card's insane. This card is unbelievable. Oh my god. What the fuck? During your main phase, if this card was activated this turn, you can bin a Lunalite. And if you fusion summon a Lunalite, you can add a Poly from your graveyard or banishment to your hand, then discard a card. And you can also... oh my god, and it makes it Miracle Fusion. These cards are so fucking broken. What? And the only lock I can see on them is the Silverhound lock, which is also not a lock because it goes away as soon as you convert it into the combo starter Perfume Dancer. Wow, these are real strong. I am super excited to see these being played. They look crazy. They look absolutely unbelievable. Yeah. Holy moly. Fiendsmith Lunalite seems insane. I mean, that's where my mind is going. Oh my. Are we going to get Lunalite Tiger back on the list? Very possible. Next up. 3 classic GX Season 1 cards revealed. First up, Maiden in Love. Now, I am a little confused because Maiden in Love has been in Duel Links for several years now. Opponent's monsters that can attack this card must attack it. Can't be destroyed by battle. If this card battles an opponent's monster, you can activate one of these effects. Either place a Maiden counter on a face-up monster your opponent controls, or take control of an opponent's monster with a Maiden counter. This is the Leah Asimov card. Next up, Eucalyptus Mole. If this card is normal or special, you can special summon a level 4 or lower beast monster from your deck in face-down defense position, Baby Raccoon support. Then if this card is in attack position, change it to defense position. So that's supposed to say face-down defense position. If this card is destroyed... oh, wait, no. The first one is face-down defense, yeah. If this card is destroyed, you can special summon a koala monster or a tree otter from your deck, and non-effect beast monsters you control can attack equal to their own original defense. Bad card. Soul Union. Target a face-up monster on the field and an elemental hero in your graveyard. The monster on the field gains attack equal to the attack of the other monster. Then if you have an elemental hero normal monster on your field or in your graveyard, you can fusion summon a fusion from your extra deck by banishing its materials from your graveyard. Bad card. Really cool, though. New Vanquish Souls PogChamp. New Vanquish Souls PogChamp. First up, Vanquish Soul. Holy shit! Level 5 Earth Psychic Effect monster. First, any Earth Vanquish Soul is a welcome addition to the deck because it does not have a good Earth monster not named Caesar. You have to play Pantera so that your fucking Caesar does something. We don't have Maxi, but we finally have a good Earth monster. First and second effect of this card's name once per turn can activate more than one in the same chain, just like all the Vanquish Souls. During the main phase, you can reveal another Vanquish Soul in your monster in your hand, special this card from your hand. Quick effect, the reveal is Earth and Dark. steal a fucking guy, fire and dark, special a non-psychic vanquish soul monster from your deck. Wow. So what's going on here? You are meant to layer your interaction like this. You retain this earth monster in your hand to activate Caesar Vallius. You go Caesar Vallius, reveal these cards. Then afterwards, you can quick effect summon Holy Sue, and then use the other 2 materials to take your opponent's monster. Or to special a guy. You know, who fucking cares? Card's really good. Card is quite strong. Also, lets you play turn 0. Your opponent goes, okay, I'll end turn, and you go, cool. During end phase, I will, or end of main, I will reveal a Vanquish Soul, special this, and they go, okay, pass, and you go, awesome. Reveal Fire and Dark, summon Raisin. I'm starting right now. Vanquish Soul rocks. No, it doesn't. 2 level 4 Vanquish Soul monsters. Shit, so we still have to play Pantera. Once per turn, if a Vanquish Soul battled this turn, you can Xyz summon by using a Vanquish Soul monster or a rock you control. Never mind, we don't have to play Pantera. Gains the following effects based on the attributes of its attached materials. Dark, your opponent's monsters lose attack. Fire, your monsters gain attack. Earth, detach a material from this card. Destroy a card your opponent controls. That's a slow effect. This card's still fine. It's something to do with the random guys that end up on field. Vanquish Soul. Start. Target a Vanquish Soul you control. Add a Vanquish Soul monster with a different attribute from your deck to your hand. All right, so this is the best card ever printed. If a Vanquish Soul monster you control be destroyed in battle or card effect, you can reveal a Vanquish Soul monster in your hand instead. Oh my god. And during your end phase, if you control 2 or more Vanquish Soul monsters, you can set a Vanquish Soul trap from your deck. Okay, so this is the best card ever printed. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. This is your whole combo. Wow. This is the best thing they could have gotten. 2 insane. This card, make sure you have everything every game. This card gives you something to do with the 19 cards you add to your hand. That's all they needed. Wow. Next up. Neville! It's time for Burger 2. First up, Chef de Neville. Pen 0. Light Fiend! During your main phase, if this card is activated this turn, you can add a Neville from your deck to your hand, except a Pendulum. And if a monster is special to your opponent's field, you can special summon this card. Monster effect is once per turn quick. Target an effect monster, increase its level by up to 3. Once per turn, if your opponent special summons a monster, you can banish a recipe ritual spell from your hand, deck, or graveyard, and then just do the ritual. And if this card on the field is distributed and added to the extra deck face up, put it in your Pendulum zone. First up, this is like the craziest card you could ever print for the archetype. It does everything. Not only is it a Light Fiend, it also enables you to perform the rituals on your opponent's turn in a way that they can't interact with instead of them just reading your cards and fucking you up. But we also got a good Hungry Burger. You can reveal this card in your hand, add a Neville from your deck to your hand, and shuffle this card into the deck. Monsters your opponent controls that can attack must attack this card. Quick effect, tribute an attack position monster on either field and special summon a Hungry Burger with 2,000 attack from your hand or deck. We are probably not doing that. This one's weird to me. I imagine that last effect has to say ignoring its summoning conditions because the only Hungry Burgers are ritual cards. I guess theoretically you could just play 2 of this card, right? But I do appreciate that, like, in the deck that unfortunately occasionally played a Hungry Burger just because it was funny, they have now given you a Hungry Burger that actually does something. Oh, that's not how it works. It has to be exactly Hungry Burger. Okay, then we're not playing that card at all. But the way that they resolved the outstanding issue with Hungry Burger is they were like, it's just Chalice Slime. We just made it Chalice Slime. We decided to make it Chalice Slime. I love it. And then Recette de Nouvelle. No, wait. Recette de Nouvelle. Nouvelle no Recipe Chou. The Nouvelle Recipe Book. While you control a Nouvelle monster card, all face-up monsters your opponent controls are changed to attack. All right. First and foremost, putting final attack orders in this deck is so crucial. Crucial. Because if they just summon in defense position, you actually can't do anything. So we now have a way to actually go through the line by forcing your opponent's shit into attack. Each time a monster is tributed by a ritual monster's of your effect, your opponent pays 850 life points. That's the check. That's funny. Although that's going to be up based on inflation. Then once per turn, if you special summon a ritual monster, you can target one of them, add a recipe or neville from your deck to your hand, except a continuous spell, and if you do, increase that monster's level by 1. Awesome. This card is so good. I'm so happy that they are trying to make this archetype like playable. I think this deck is so funny. They are kind of chefing on this. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. One more. Linkslayer at Ignister. You can only use the first and second effect of Linkslayer at Ignister each once per turn. If a Cyberse you control be used as link material for an at Ignister, this card in your hand can be used as material. It's a code radiator. If this card is sent to the graveyard as link material, discard a card, target a spell trap on the field, or 2 if this card is on the field, destroy that card. It's both Linkslayer and code radiator. Okay. That's fine. Don't have a problem with it. I sleep. Missed these. What do we got? Oh my god. Gaia Stream the Graceful Force. 2+ level 6s. Once per turn, you can also Xyz summon Gaia Stream the Graceful Force by using rank 5 or 7 Xyz you control. Cannot attack directly. Gains attack equal to the levels and ranks of its attached materials. At the end of the damage step, if this card battled, attach a material for this card. Okay, any rank up guy is immediately suspect because it enables some stupid stuff. I'm not too scared about this one. Legend of Justice Kaiba Man! If this card is normally special summoned, you can show 3 blue eyes in your hand, deck, or face-up field. You can show 3 blue eyes, then special summon a blue eyes from your hand, deck, or graveyard. If you special summon a blue eyes while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card to add a blue eyes from your deck to your hand. Boy, this card would have fucking kicked ass in 2016. Yo, you don't even have to draw a 2-card combo to make a spirit turn 1. Couple of problems with this card. Firstly, they already have a really competent normal. Secondly, 3. Thirdly, warrior? Why is it a warrior? Make it a spellcaster. Come on. Primo Light. Tribute an Earth Warrior monster, and if you do, special summon a Light Warrior monster from your hand or deck. During the main phase, normal summon a Warrior monster from your hand. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard to add a Warrior or Fairy Cyber monster from your deck to your hand. I don't think so. But I am kind of scouring my brain trying to think of a deck that would actually appreciate this effect. Can't think of any. New Magnets, PogChamp, New Magnets, PogChamp. We did do these already, but now they are confirmed. God, gross looking card. All right. Thus concludes New Cards PogChamp. Goodbye.